Hey Comikers, welcome back. I'm Miss Comika, and thanks for joining me again for another pull list. The two comics that I got this week were Mother Panic, issue number 6, and Doom Patrol, issue number 6. Hey guys, alright, welcome back. Let's jump right into the pull list. So this is a really good week for me. I picked up two Young Animal comics, pretty much my usual. So I got Doom Patrol and Mother Panic, definitely two of my favorite comics that I'm into right now. This is going to be for issue number 6 on each of them respectively. So if you're new or if you're just jumping into it, go ahead and check out some of my old videos to see what you missed out on, and this one will contain some spoilers. And go ahead and click on this little card, probably like right up here, and that's going to redirect you to some of my previous videos talking about Mother Panic or Doom Patrol. So let's start off in the order that I read them in. I usually read them in order of like least excited to most excited. So Doom Patrol is always the last one that I read. I only got 2 this week, so we're gonna start off with Mother Panic. So this is Mother Panic, issue number 6, and definitely does not disappoint. The rating that I'm gonna give it, I really enjoyed this issue of Mother Panic, so I'm just gonna go all out. I'm gonna give this issue 5 out of 5 stars. It was perfect. I don't have any complaints about it. The art by Shawn and the colors by Francois Beaulieu are just right on point as usual. In fact, there was this part where Mother Panic is walking down an alleyway and I was just so engrossed in the comic, and I didn't actually realize how into it I was until my cat started pawing at my foot, and it just scared the crap out of me. I had like chills and I was just like, jeez, like I was so into it. It's such a thick atmosphere that they were creating, and it was just so funny. And then that's when I realized that, damn, this is a really good issue. So basically the story of this issue is Mother Panic decides in the previous issue to split her partnership with the villain of this issue. And I guess he goes by the moniker Pretty, which is suiting because he was operated on at Gather House and he was given like plastic surgery just to make him more attractive, I guess. So Pretty is an appropriate moniker for him. In the last issue, they part ways. Mother Panic basically says like, I'm not with you, I'm against you, steer clear of me. And Pretty in this issue is not happy with that. He's out to get her as well. So he ends up kind of like following her and stalking her, and then they end up having a meetup at the end and a big blowout. It was actually pretty crazy because this whole time I've been kind of judging the Rat Man, and I'm just like, he's evil, like what is his story? But now I kind of see how he might be a lackey for Mother Panic. He and his band of rats save the mother's life at the end, and the rats end up tearing up Pretty's face. So he is no longer pretty, and it looks like he's psychotic enough to actually be happier that way. Anyway, so the Rat Man and all of his band of rats are thanked by Mother Panic, and she allows them to live rent-free in the basement for another month. And she says, if you take care of Pretty's body, you get to stay for another month rent-free. So sounds like he's part of the team. This is actually the last issue of this first story arc. So the trade is coming out, I think, next month, and then this one will not be going on a hiatus. Issue number 7 comes out in May, so looking forward to that and seeing where the story continues to grow. Alright, moving on to the other comic I got this week, and that is Doom Patrol, issue number 6. This one is fantastic. I'm gonna jump right in and say this one also gets 5 out of 5 stars. Each of these comics really just ended these arcs on a fantastic note. Wasn't anything like super cliffhanger, which enough is to piss you off, you know, like Saga's really good at that. Motor Crush just did that. And for Doom Patrol to go on hiatus, it won't be back until the end of July. But the way that this one ended was really great because it concluded the story arc perfectly and is setting up the next story arc. So while I am like going to be dying these next few months, like wanting more Doom Patrol, we have to wait. This issue is everything that you've been wanting to see in Doom Patrol, at least everything that I've been wanting to see. You finally get introduced to Crazy Jane, and she is a prominent character in this entire issue. Basically, the gang teams up and they travel inside Danny, and they decide that they need to travel to planet Earth, and Danny has a plan. Danny has a history with Crazy Jane. They were like partners for a long time back when Danny was a brick. He knows that Crazy Jane's always going to be on his side, so Danny says, you know, we can't make it to Dannyland. We need to go to Earth instead, and we're gonna go see Crazy Jane. So they all band together, go and find Crazy Jane. Robot Man knows Crazy Jane because, you know, they used to team up together before. He goes to talk to her, and she's just like leading this group of sheep down this like really weird cult like following, and she acts like she doesn't remember him. So they end up getting in a fight. Negative Man interjects, and he creates a link so that Robot Man can go inside Crazy Jane's psyche, which is what's called the underground. And Crazy Jane has like, I think it's like 63 different multiple personalities. She has multiple personality disorder, and they all coexist together in a subway, and it's called the underground, and it's inside Crazy Jane's mind. So Negative Man creates a link, and Robot Man enters Crazy Jane's psyche, the underground, and he talks to her, and she talks about how she's developed this new personality, and this is an evil personality. It's taken over her mind and is controlling everybody and basically pressuring them and just creating this terrible environment for them that they're all really unhappy. And it kind of reminds me of Split, like super reminds me of Split, but Crazy Jane's been around like way longer than Split has, so I wonder if Split was inspired by Crazy Jane. But basically there's this terrible like tyrannical doctor character that's taken over Jane's psyche and is just controlling all the other personalities, whether they like it or not. And this psyche, Dr. Harrison, wants to cure Jane, and her idea to do this is to create this cult and basically take all of these different personalities and split, if you will, split them up into these new followers, these cult followers, one personality for each of these followers, and then drop a bomb on them all. So basically eradicate Jane of all of these different personalities so that she's just by herself, and then kill not only all of these eradicated personalities, but all of these cult members, these innocent cult members as well. So original Jane is not on board for this. They decide to allow this bomb to drop. However, they don't allow all the personalities to become transferred out of Jane. So she's going to keep all the personalities. They do drop the bomb. Dr. Harrison's the only one that is affected by this. She's cured of Dr. Harrison. The end starts this new little excerpt, and it talks about Ms. Nunn, and she's in this meeting trying to find buyers for her new product. It's like this powder additive that you add to anything and it makes it healthy. They bite, and then she says, "Great, wait till you hear what it's called." So I feel like we haven't heard the end of Danny Burgers or the like of that, which is terrible. So definitely looking forward to see where that story goes, and definitely going to miss Doom Patrol these next couple months, but excited to start picking up Bug the Forager. It's going to start a brand new series next month, I think in the next couple of weeks, and it's by the Allreds. So Mike Allred is the artist for iZombie, which I think is fantastic. I love iZombie. I also love the TV show. So the art for iZombie is really great, so looking forward to that. He's also going to be a special guest on Doom Patrol issue number 7 when it comes back in July, so looking forward to that as well. Really cool, all the characters are coming together in Doom Patrol. Honestly, I feel like my favorite characters so far are Grub. I really love that cute little Grub. He's so freaking adorable. I really love Casey Brink. I feel like she's a great main character, just absolutely perfect. But then again, I really love Robot Man and Negative Man, both individually but also together. I think they're a great little duo, but I think that they're just like super cool and awesome characters. Like, I love that scene where Negative Man like becomes Negative Man and he puts on the glasses and the coat and he goes, "Cool," like, ah, it was so cool. And then like Robot Man, basically like his little ensemble that he wears is just so cool. Like, I love both of them, and I wish they were real, and I wish they were my friends, but I mean, I have to live in the real world, so I'm not Gwenpool. But anyway, guys, all right, well, that's everything that I have for you this week. Thanks again for checking out this week's pull list. Feel free to follow me on all of my social media. I do have Twitter, Instagram, and my anime list. Also look forward to a video review coming up soon. It's going to be an afterwards for Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale video game series, and it's for episode number 1. And guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And while you're at it, go ahead and please subscribe and click that little bell right next to it so that way you never miss a pull list with me. All right, guys, well, thanks again. I appreciate all of your love and support, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye!